When the hero of this story, named Leon, found an abandoned kitten on the street, he was surprised at how unusual it looked. The man thought that it was probably some kind of exotic breed, but later the surprise and bewilderment became even greater. The veterinarian, to whom Leon decided to show the kitten, was simply amazed to see the animal, and then immediately began to call somewhere. But about everything in order. It all started with Leon just going for a walk in the park with his dog named Sam. Suddenly the dog stopped and began to sniff at something. Then he started running around one of the trees. Leon hurried after his pet and suddenly noticed that something was moving in the grass under his feet. The man looked closer and saw a tiny gray kitten. He was completely helpless and shivering from the cold. And the animal looked somehow very unusual. He had big eyes and just huge ears. Leon thought it must be some kind of rare breed. He had never seen such kittens before. The man could not pass by and decided to shelter the tiny animal at home. The kitten was probably lost and would not have survived without help. It was lucky that she and Sam were in the park at that time. Leon carefully put the baby in his jacket pocket and hurried home. The kitten only squeaked softly from time to time. At home, Leon put the baby in a box, on a soft warm blanket. This baby has a house now, but what should he be fed with? After a little thought, the man warmed up the milk, poured it into a bottle and watered the animal with it. The kitten drank almost everything and Leon breathed a sigh of relief. Before that, the man was very afraid that the baby would refuse to eat and would not survive. Our hero did not understand animals very well and was afraid to do something wrong. Leon has always had only dogs as pets. He didn't know how to take care of cats at all. But Leon liked this kid so much that he didn't mind learning new things at all. After lunch, the kitten fell asleep. And when he woke up, Leon decided to get a better look at him. The man brought the baby closer to the light and was simply amazed. The animal's eyes shone with a bright red light. But what if the kitten is sick with something? And it was for this reason that people decided to leave him on the street. I had to go to the vet urgently. All this amateur activity could end badly. The man decided that even if the kitten was sick with something, he would still try to keep it, doing everything possible for its recovery. He will never do what the former owners of this baby may have done. They just left him on the street to fend for himself. And on the same day, Leon went to the nearest veterinary clinic. When Leon opened the box containing the kitten in the vet's office, the specialist even opened his mouth in amazement. It seemed to our hero that he had never seen a person so surprised before. The vet pulled the animal out of the box and began to examine it. Then he was going to call somewhere, but changed his mind, decided first to ask Leon in detail where he found this creature. As it turned out, it was not a kitten at all, but a baby galaga, a miniature African primate that had apparently been brought to the country by poachers. And it looks like this kid managed to escape from them. And not only to escape, but also to survive. It was just some kind of miracle. Leon was very surprised by everything he heard. He immediately asked the veterinarian if it was possible to keep this unusual baby at home. The latter strongly recommended that he not do this, since the tiny galaga needed special care and a special diet. And yet, even the most minor illnesses of Sam could pose a mortal danger to the primate. After all, it was far from a kitten, and it was not possible to take care of it as an ordinary pet. Leon, after listening carefully to the veterinarian, agreed that the galaga cub should be transferred to the Wildlife Control Service. The man hoped that the baby would like his new home, and that over time he would be able to return to his natural habitat. Just think how many difficulties and trials this tiny creature had to go through. Our hero really wanted little Galaga to never have to face such difficulties again in his life. The man sincerely hoped for this. Yes, Leon couldn't keep Galaga's cub. But, the most important thing was that he discovered it at all, thanks to his dog Sam, that he took the primate home and did not let him die. Leon thought that this day was as unusual as this little creature from faraway Africa, and he would never forget it. And our hero also decided that in the future he will definitely be interested in how things are going with this gray kitten with huge ears and amazing shining eyes.